fáilte ród is teach agus tá súlagam go minic sib Canamh as seo is an óré go bhfuil Airm Bhanna Cheoil an Airm sa bhfuil scoil inniu. Tá sé díreach éis seint dus na níán beaga, níán mhúra agus páistí ón níomra chomá agus bhuiine mar anna hanamh. And rud a bhí ar siúl last month or bhí na páistí ag déanamh líte mo. There was lots of dancing going on in the hallways when they were lining up, so you probably couldn't see them, but I think that the music travels down through the corridors and there was a great dance going on outside. So Tom Kinte go winning ship Canavas. Irig me orig fanactive or see Ericul Lord. Ma Cassan Dini Sus, the Eking Nadini Tep here. Agus Mata Erlishi a Hashbon and so Shasik na Saiduri Sus, Agus Hashbon and she the shining sheet in Erlishi. So ni God dear, ni God the end in the wave Shasik Sus, in Neek na Haran, in Neek the PC Kyo, Ganoris, Hashbon meet our waivers, Agus for me Bula Bostoy, a Kunomi she is the region, son Nurata, Commander Sergeant, Nolo Galvan Nurata she, a kind Kunomi she is Agus Bimini aged up. Mar Kapuk the road and shop, Winnemi Canavas, and Kapuk the road that followed come on. There's a little small bit of learning to do as well. So if we listen, we'll do the learning, and if we listen, Tushming and Kyo, Agus Winnemi on the Hanavas. So Tom White Road released. We're back with
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How are you doing? Now, we get through a huge all different types of music. If we can be really quiet in between the tunes, okay? I'm going to introduce you to all of the instruments so you get to know what they all sound like and the names of the instruments as well, okay? As you can see by the uniform that we're wearing, we're the Army Band from Connacht in Cork. And our role, apart from playing in schools, we do about 28 schools every year. And we have a huge area to cover, so we go all the way up to Galway, over to Wexford, and all south of the country. That's our area that we cover. So we were in Limerick yesterday, we're in Bantry on Tuesday, we're in Galway on Wednesday. We do a lot of travelling with the education outreach part of it. So we're very happy to be here, apart from the fact the locality is not too far from us and we're not sitting all day in the coach. We're very happy to be actually in our own locality. The kind of engagements that we play, for example, if anybody famous or very, very important VIPs, like visiting heads of state like the Queen or the presidents of any country, this band would be one of the bands that we'd go and play for them. So when the Queen was here, we played for the Queen and we played for different President Obama and President Clinton and all of these people. And we're very fortunate that we get to see a lot of history happening from a different perspective. So for example, when people are watching television, we see it from behind the scenes as it's happening because we're part and parcel of it. So it's a very interesting job in some parts of it. Before anybody asks about guns, we're all musicians here in the band. We actually don't do any guns. We're not combatant. We're all fully trained musicians. So that's our job, essentially. We're full-time musicians travelling the country. So we're going to start with a piece of music that we normally would play for soldiers. And it's essentially when soldiers are on parade. So if they're in Patrick's Day parade, military ceremonies in the barracks, or for when a visiting head of state comes, we have to play marches. And the reason we play a march is because it has a very, very steady beat and it's very easy to walk in tune to, so that they all look very uniform. So that's what the word uniform means, everybody doing the same thing. Okay? So when they march to this march, it makes it look very impressive. So this is a march called Washington Post. to even clap along to. So if it's going to be easy to clap along to, it's going to be very easy to walk or march to as well. Okay? So the bass drum at the back really is the key instrument that keeps the beat really steady. Tomas, if you just hear play that. So it's drumming all of the way through the march. That makes it very, very easy to be able to listen. And you actually do that quite instinctively, like breathing after a while. When you start walking, it's very easy to... In fact, you can walk quite long distances when there's a pulse going on. You don't have to be thinking about how far you have to go. So that was a march, okay? The next piece, I'm going to introduce you actually to some instruments before we go any further. Over here on your right, this is our clarinet section, or woodwind section. Now, this is made from wood. It doesn't look like it, but it actually is. It's kind of ebonite, is that right? Okay, it's made from ebonite. The top of the instrument here, as you can see, is like a lollipop stick. It's a piece of cane. It's a piece of cane that's been really pared almost all the way down, so it's very translucent. You can only see through it. And so this is what it sounds like. Can we hear what it is? This is what it sounds like before it goes into the clarinet. And this is what it sounds like when it's actually attached to the clarinet. So that's the clarinet. Now, over here we have a very unusual instrument called an oboe. Now, this is a double reed instrument. It's part of the woodwind family as well. At the very top of it, it's two very narrow pieces of reed that have been pared on and they're put back to back. This is what it sounds like before it goes into the oboe. And you need to listen very carefully because this is a very unique sound. So that was called the oboe. What's it called? And Roy is playing the clarinet. Well done. Now we're going to go on to some a whole selection of music actually. How many of you watch cartoons? Good. So this is a whole selection of cartoon music. So this is a whole selection of different types of cartoon music. A lot of tunes actually within cartoons. You have, for example, like the Pink Panther has no spoken words, so they rely on the music to give all of the special effects. And all of the special effects you will see at the back in our percussion section, which we got our drummers and their bells, whistles and slide whistles, and our trombone section over on your right. So before we do that, I'm just going to introduce you to Phil. This is our trombone. What instrument is that again? It's a trombone. And unfortunately for us, actually, we're going to be losing Phil very soon. He's actually transferring back to and Phil has been playing in this band for, I think, about 30 years at this stage, isn't it? So give him a big round of applause. That was a very apt piece of music for Phil to play. Now we're going to introduce you to this whole selection of different cartoon music called Cartoon Symphony.